My name's Twinkle O'Reilly and I'm the voice of youth. These are the things I think about, what keeps me awake at night and things that I think about. David Cameron, I've heard it said, has never done a day's work in his life. I can believe it, I can well believe it. One criticism of him is his arms are hairless. I'm not really sure why people criticise that about him. You know, I prefer a man without hair, to be honest. I think if all men were hairless, I could probably go with one, do you know what I mean? I don't like hair myself. I'm not saying people shouldn't have hair. I know there's a market for that sort of thing, like a niche, but David Cameron, he's got no chin either. Man without a chin or without any hair on his arms. You can't trust a man like that, really. You just can't trust a man like that. I don't want that man as my Prime Minister. It's just hairless. My dream Prime Minister would be Joanna Lumley, because when you think of what she did for the Gurkhas, I'm not sure what she did for the Gurkhas, I just know she did things for the Gurkhas and the Gurkhas love her. She likes the Gurkhas, and apparently, you know, she's highly politicised, and to me that's good because she's proper funny too. And my dad says, you know, if there should be a Prime Minister, you know, amongst celebrities, that's who he'd like to see as Prime Minister. And I mean, I don't really know enough about politics to, you know, inform my own opinions. All I know is I don't like David Cameron. I do like Joanna Lumley. She likes the Gurkhas like her, so therefore I like her too, and I think she should be our Prime Minister. Zac Efron, he means the world to me, honest to God. As a lesbian, I can't fathom it myself, to be honest. I really cannot fathom. Maybe I'm not a lesbian at all. Maybe I just need to meet this man. Maybe I would actually have his babies. The actual physical act of it does repulse me, and I know I couldn't suck his knob. I'm not really stroking. He's an enigma. What can I say? I'm from Urmston, which means I like to hang around in the Trafford Centre. Me and the girls go down there most days after school. If you think for 1 minute that, you know, you can take the piss out of my accent, basically, what would you sound like if you'd been passed from pillar to post, from foster home to foster home, all around the North West region? And I don't just mean North West, I've been to Hull and back. Mother's Day always leaves me skint. I mean, having as many mother figures as I have and working where I do, I just don't have a lot of money. I work in Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear workshop is where you go in and you basically build a bear. There's lots of bears you can build in Build-A-Bear. We've got little bears, big bears, middle bears. We've got there's rabbits even. To be honest, I took this up with the manager. I said, we're called Build-A-Bear, we're not Build-A-Rabbit, you know. But, you know, she said to me, look, Twinkle, she said, I'm not gonna, you know, get on to senior management about this, because where does it all end? She said, we've actually got chicks coming in next week. You can't, it's got to be all encompassing, you know, bear. It's like a stuffed animal. I said, but there again, I said, chicks, they're not animals, are they? They're birds, they're winged creatures. And she said, Twinkle, go on your break, love. Jenny Spenny from Kilkenny, that was her. Yeah, she was alright. I think she was a lesbian. Not with me, but, you know, there was a post woman who used to come around quite frequently, and, you know, she used to come in and you know, she never very rarely had any posts for us, but, you know, Mother would always go and, you know, as we used to call her then, you know, she'd sort of take her upstairs and we'd not see her for like an hour or so, and I don't know, that post woman ended up getting suspended. We didn't see her for quite a while after that. Turned out she was binning all the post. Which, you know, I can understand. I mean, I used to have a paper around myself. None of those papers used to get delivered, but it's a bit different when it's post, isn't it? It's like gyros and stuff. Anne McCann. Definitely Anne McCann.
Why was she so special?
She was just a lovely woman. I used to rifle through her purse all the time. money for sweets and that, and you know, she never used to say anything. She was just so, well, she was blind, so she didn't know. I'm a very literal person. You know, as I've said before about Build-A-Bear, I took it up with the manager, didn't I? Well, you know, working at Pets at Home, I just, you know, it really threw me. End of my first shift, I did try and take the pets home with me. That would have been fine if it were just like the odd hamster or something, but there were rabbits, there were bearded dragons, there was chinchillas. They caught them, yeah, I had them all in, like, I had it like a sports hold all. I just thought, you can't leave them there overnight, they're going to get lonely. Shout to God, they don't leave those pets in that shop, but no, apparently they do. Fuck them anyway. They may have taken away my job, but they didn't take away my little friend. Because, yeah, they managed to get most of the animals off me. In fact, they did get a warrant for that. They did have, like, there was police cars and everything. The RSPCA did actually come round, but there was one little friend that they never managed to find. I secreted her about my person. I won't say where, but suffice it to say, to this day, me and little Elsie were like that. A lot of people don't like lizards. A lot of people say they look like the devil in reptile form. To them I would just say, have you ever held one of those in your hand? Have you felt it like run up your arm and nibble on your little finger? Have you had it look adoringly into your eyes? Like no one has ever looked into your eyes before. No one has ever looked into my eyes like that. I'd say me and Elsie were like old souls, two old souls together, I'd say. She knows what's going on in my head. I'd like to say I know what's going on in her head, but to be honest, you know, there's only so much, I suppose, that can go on in one of their heads. Like, it's where's my next topic coming from? Oh, this salad's a bit stale. But you know, I like to think I know she's thinking that, and I think, you know, I think she knows that I know what she's thinking. And that's what I love about that little lizard. God love that little lizard. God bless her little bones. Me and that little lizard, we know what's going on in our heads, in our hearts, and in our souls. Come on, love. Come on, come to mummy. Can you see my thumb? Oh, I'm not wearing one. I just remembered. Elsie, love. Time for your hoppers. Come on, love. Oh, she's having none of it, moody bitch. What's up with you? Come on, love.